Hello and welcome back to the tea break. It's a bit late in the day today, but never too late for a cup of tea. As you can see, the lights are on, a bit dark outside. It's getting, it's getting better now in London because the sunsets are getting a bit later in the day. So definitely can step out a bit more, just for exercise though because it's still lockdown. However, still getting up super early, so woke up today in anticipation that we'll get some early wickets, make some inroads, and restrict England to a score which can be manageable. But again, have to say, as we spoke about in the video yesterday, that if England get to 350, 360 in the first session without losing a wicket or without losing too many wickets, then they'll be in a commanding position, and that's what's happened. End of the day, they are now way ahead of the game. I think it's going to be a struggle for us because not because of the wicket. The wicket is still extremely flat, extremely dull, if I can say that. But what's going to happen is it's going to be a lot of tired legs and tired minds out there. 2 days in the field, 170 overs fielding is not easy. I mean, even 90 overs nowadays is taxing. 170 is very difficult. So you're going to have tired batsmen. The ball is starting to reverse early. You could see Ishant Sharma's wickets. I mean, there were a couple of poor shots, but you could see that the ball was tailing in sharply. So when Anderson and Jofra start bowling at Jofra's pace, if it starts tailing in, it's going to be difficult to score runs. The pitch for the left-handers is sort of biting, and the ball is jumping. Nadeem couldn't take advantage of it, but that's another thing that's going to happen tomorrow as the pitch will start to crumble just a little bit. You could hear Rishabh Pant saying from the back to the players, right-handers ke liye अच्छा hai, right-handers ke liye अच्छा hai. He was trying to tell the right-handers that for you guys the pitch is still good. Give them a bit more confidence, keep them encouraged, to come and bat long, because that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to come in, and then they're going to have to say, okay, session by session, let's just try and survive and try and score, but essentially bat deep and not think about the result of the game at all. But I think they should think about just one thing and one thing only, which is to give their bowlers enough rest for the next few games in the series, because Bumrah has bowled 30 odd overs, Ishant has bowled 30 odd overs, Ashwin bowled 50 overs. So these three bowlers are going to be key even going forward. I don't think Nadeem and Washington will get another game in this series. I think this will be their first and their last game of the series. So for them, I'm not too worried. But with Ishant, Bumrah, and Ashwin, I am a bit concerned that they need at least a couple of days break, and then the 3 days after that between the two tests to just sort of get back to fitness levels. In terms of the pitch, really disappointed. I think I don't know much about the curator, but I know that he hasn't even made a single Ranji pitch yet. So a decision that I'm sure was correct at that time, but doesn't seem like the right kind of pitch to me for Test cricket. Purely because when you start looking at it, and you start watching the game, and people who love Test cricket like I do, who watch every single ball sometimes, like I've been doing yesterday, today, and throughout the Australia series, you start getting a bit frustrated by these kind of wickets where there's no help for the bowlers whatsoever, and the game should be evened out. I know that you can't say much till both teams play, but looking at the way England played today, looking at the way our bowlers were completely ineffective, I thought that this pitch has absolutely nothing in it, and this was even more certified because number 8 and 9, or number 9 and 10, now have played 11, 12 overs, and they did not look in any trouble at all. They were just casually playing defensive shots. Jack Leach stepped down a couple of times to hit the ball. Um, so yeah, I mean, there's nothing in there for the bowlers. One thing which will definitely encourage all our batsmen is that there are hundreds for the taking on this wicket. If they bat well on day three, they can really score good runs on this. Someone like Shubman Gill must be thinking, this is a tailor-made pitch for my first century. He missed out in Australia. I don't think he should miss out on this wicket. If they survive 30 balls each, Rohit and Shubman, then after that it's just party time on this wicket. I think it's going to be easy pickings for them. So yeah, I'm quite hopeful still about surviving. I think losing 20 wickets on this pitch is going to be, or let's say taking 20 wickets for England on this pitch is going to be difficult. For India, keeping these 20 wickets is going to be, I think, not that difficult unless we play some rash shots. We are attacking batsmen, so there might be chances of us going after the bowling outside the off stump, which we should definitely avoid. And hope the next pitch in Chennai is better than the one today. I think today's this one was just is just not ideal for anyone. The second point is around selection. Of course, we miss Jadeja. I mean, who would not miss Jadeja? He's a class act. But you got to play Kuldeep next Test match. I mean, this is going to be a no-brainer. If they don't, then I would be very shocked if they pick Nadeem again. I think next Test match, Akshar probably comes in and Kuldeep comes in, but that's for some other day to discuss. Tomorrow is just about more application. Get them out early in the morning. Come back and play and apply yourself to try and score more. Today, although one thing that I think went in our favour was that England are still in a bit of a defensive mindset. They still think that 550 is not enough on this wicket. They still want to bat tomorrow, which tells me that they are in a defensive mindset. So if we get to 200, 250, 300 for 3, 300 for 4 on this wicket, they will start spreading the field out because they're already defensive. They already fear losing. So they'll stop attacking, they'll start spreading the field out. And I think that's what the aim should be, and the players will pick up on that. Australia declared late in Brisbane. England have declared late, in my opinion, this time, and that's one thing that will go in our favour. So, good luck, Team India. And one final comment on Joe Root. Fantastic player. Whatever we say about the pitch, to apply yourself for so long in this heat and then keep piling on the runs and not just once, 3 times in a row. Hats off to Joe Root, special player. Bye.